All right, it's up now.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real
Why
nice
is my
job
team
there by the
tired,
defensive
bro?
front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Charles, when you talk about free safeties, I think one word comes to mind, range. And we saw an example of a rangy free safety.
That's not even who I wanted. Your fucking linebacker went all the way to the deep.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The tackle by Cole Holcomb. This defense against the run, by the way,
a lot of people looking for a PS5.
Top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you
How
try
much?
and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll come out in the pistol.
Yeah, I might know a couple people.
Fields on 3rd down.
Why did you run deep?
Intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
That's a curl. Why the fuck did he run deep, yo? What the?
To the 9-yard line. So
Nigga, that was the computer that picked that, nigga. You was on Jamal Adams.
You can maybe live with in December, but not.
Oh, I'm about to say, like, he ran deep. Oh, I thought you meant like you was on it. I'm about to say, no.
The postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know
Yeah, you took Jamal Adams, so I'm like, it was there.
They've got to take better care of the football because
that was my read. My read was like, whichever safety he's on, the other one's going to be open.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. He gets away from one.
Good move. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going
Fucking
out.
hey, yo, y'all making me look bad.
Critter there from deep in their own territory.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Mariota. Escaping the pressure right.
Ha!
And he's stuck with no option here but to throw it away.
But how'd he go? Come on. Madden.
You want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this.
If I ain't audible that player, that's a touchdown. I audible that who was watching him.
Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball. It resulted in an incompletion.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he
yeah, on that play, the player that was supposed to run with the running back, he was on the other side of the field, so I switched it.
To throw is Mariota. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Should be 14. Fucking DJ Chark. What the fuck were you on, bro?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mariota to throw it.
What? I didn't think he was getting it. That's why I stopped.
Thomas. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then
I stopped thinking like, oh, he's not getting there.
As a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the
Come on, let me hit him right there.
Get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
This game is so
Any
ass.
running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They held the shit out them blocks. Good move.
And he takes it in. Touchdown.
I knew the toss was coming. That's why I fucking blitzed that way.
Cook with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I blitzed to that side.
Right down the middle. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer
7-point
ready to get
jump.
their next drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to the best player.
There's a lot of scrambling.
Someone I can trust with the ball.
A lot of scrambling and a lot of slants, crosses, and deep balls.
Off the option, it's Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. One play action, Fields. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From just shy of midfield, Fields. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the
cut that up.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Why are y'all getting stuck, yo? What the fuck?
Picked up by Jesse Bates, and he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that.
It's getting ugly.
His coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Fucking linebackers get everywhere. This shit.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Off play action, Fields. And Shark calls it in. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
You cut the wrong way.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5.
That's what I'm saying, like you cut the wrong way.
He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mariota. Flushed out right. Lines up and lets it go for...
Come on, bruh.
Inside the 15. Touchdown.
That's some crazy whole shit right there.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns, you'll say he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He fought his way through contact, and it barely even registered, and he just continued down the field all the way to the end zone.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Fields on first down. Open man right side, it's Lamb. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And brought down, but not before they're inside.
I definitely sliding for that, but
the Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more.
them bitches is like, it's like they're predetermined already.
If they hurry, we'll see. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. To throw again on second down. Fields sliding out of the pocket to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. That'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick is right there. It's good. So we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Excuse me.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start
Pat Mahomes magic.
you have 3, 4, or 5.
No, that's that bullshit. I would have been tight.
To try and win a football game with that, those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
On second down, it's Cook again. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. Now Mariota. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Mariota. Buying time to his left. And this is Cook with a grab. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Man, it's not. Man, it's not letting me be great.
A little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. On play action, Mariota. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
I was about to say, he better not throw that down under.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
I've seen.
Third quarter action here on Christmas Day. Hope everyone's having a blessed holiday season. 2nd and 10 right now. To throw is Fields. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields.
I threw it late, but
And here is Jones. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45.
I threw that late as shit.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
Fields going to keep it once more. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss. Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Fields. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get
I stayed in there to the last minute. I was like, yo, he about to die.
About moving the sticks and controlling the football. There's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Oh, that's not going to work.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. And he dropped it about the 11 after only a yard.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Fields. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Out of the gun, Fields. And he will find his man on the outside. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They get 15, but they still need it a little bit more. 4th down.
Jamal Adams with the big tackle.
They'll go with Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
I think I caught the wrong play, did I?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On 3rd down, Mariota.
Come on, why didn't let me jump, yo? What the fuck?
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mariota. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. They'll take this to the
fucking QB contain and some more shit.
So there you go. Your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And now off to the races, down the right side.
Nothing. I like it.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. door closed.
Mariota bailed me out, but I take it.
Reinforced.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now. As this
Shit, fucking 3 of them, my 3 picks, fucking, the player's just sitting there.
And he returns
One fucking, he runs a fucking goal route in the red zone when it's supposed to be a hitch route.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Here's Mariota. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And that is.
Why can I not jump for any picks? What the fuck is going on?
Throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Escaping the pressure right.
Come, let me fucking on!
As that one falls to the ground.
They've given up a few first downs on this.
We times do I got a fucking hit triangle, bruh?
That should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Again, it's Mariota.
Wide open.
And he will find his man, Samuel. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Mariota, he'll let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Well, a clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play. Set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Off play action, Fields. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. A big connection on
GG,
that
bro.
one. 38 yards.
Oh, Mariota.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished.